In this video, I'm going to explain the CFOP method. So, CFOP is SFOP. The C stands for cross, the F stands for F2L, which F2L stands for first two layers. The O stands for OLL, and OLL stands for Orient Last Layer. And then finally, the P stands for PLL, which is Permutate Last Layer. So, before I get into it, I just want to make this clear that the CFOP method is very advanced, the most advanced method, and so if you don't know the cube well, it's going to be really hard, especially because there are tons of algorithms. In OLL, there are 57 cases. In PLL, there's 22 cases. But there's multiple algorithms for different ways you can get the case. For example, in PLL, this is a case, and you can solve this like this. But you can also get it in the back, and that's a different way to solve it. So there are tons and tons of algorithms. Over 100 easily with CFOP. So it is going to be very difficult if you do not know the cube well. Starting with the C, the cross is just solving the cross. Pretty simple. But with this method, you're going to have to be pretty advanced, and this is just even a simple version, because with other, like if you make it difficult, or if you're really advanced with the CFOP method, you could actually solve a pair, like to a block at the same time. But yeah, this is just a starting, so that's C. The next step is to solve the next two layers at the same time. And how you do this is, a pretty simple example here is I have these two pieces, and I can match them up like this. Then I can put them into this spot like this. Those are called pairs. F2L, first two layers, and these are called F2L pairs, first two layer pairs. So there's four of them. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And there's different ways you can solve them. For example, if you were going to solve these two, but this one's already in its spot, all I have to do for this one is move this here, then put this in, then push it back, and then that'll solve it. This is called pseudo sliding. And then there's just the regular like ways to solve it, and there's like plenty of different ways. That was a very simple way of solving it, but there's tons of different ways you can solve it for each case. So that is F2L. And then there's OLL, which this step is just getting all of the yellow pieces on top. And doing this, solving these pieces last, is PLL. So that's CFOP basically. It is pretty complicated, but I'm going to go through each step in depth, and that way it'll be easier to teach CFOP to you guys. So I'll have all these videos. Once they're all out, I'll put a link in the description in each of them so you can get to them easier, so you can watch all of them in order. But yeah, that is CFOP, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.